Hi everyone, hello, welcome to the stream. And today we have a special guest, Carl. Carl, hi Carl.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah, so I've got some questions that I thought I'd ask. And so, how's everything? How's it been?
Yeah, everything's great. Very, very busy. Got lots of filming stuff going on at the moment, and it's very, very chaotic, but it's been very fun. Thank you for asking. How are you?
Yeah, it's been really good. Fun fact. Yesterday, something crazy happened. I was doing some filming for my
Mm,
new thing that I'm doing. It's a television series I'm doing. The maker of it
okay.
wasn't me. One of my other friends wrote it, so it's
Mm,
really good. Yeah. So,
awesome.
um, go and everyone that's on the chat, go subscribe to the Home by Noon film company. You've made 4 films, isn't that correct, Carl? Or how many films?
Uh, this new project will be my third as Home by Noon. I've made lots in my life, but Home by Noon has two films so far.
Actually, this is actually related to my first question. Is it okay if I
Yeah, go for
ask?
it.
Okay. So, when did you start directing, and how long did it take to edit your films?
I started making films when I was 8 or 9 years old. Um, Back then it took a very long time to make because there wasn't a lot of editing equipment back then. When I was 8 years old, it was 2006. So what I had to do is I would get a camera and I would have a really old phone, like a Nokia. We would download sound effects onto the phone and we'd play them out live. Um, so I didn't actually edit for a long time in my life because um, would do it all in the camera. But when I started editing, I was probably around 10 or 11. So I've been doing it a very long time.
Oh, cool, that's good.
Mm,
That's pretty cool. It's really good to get into that like environment, and it, the hardest thing to do, when especially starting off, is finding the locations. When you're filming like in a set and stuff, it's crazy.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
Funny enough, Carl, we got some comments. We got some comments. One of them is from
Yeah.
one of my mates, YouTube channel. He does like game streams and stuff.
Hey,
Shall we
Nova.
say? Uh, this is by Nova Knights. I got a question, Carl. Do you see potential in Luke?
Absolutely. The thing I like about Luke and why I reached out to work with Luke in a project was because I'd seen Luke's movies on YouTube, and I actually would see the unboxing channel quite a lot. I'd watch your videos because we live around the same area, so I would watch Luke go and buy Blu-rays and review them and unbox them, and it was just really interesting to watch. But then when I learned, I didn't realize that you were both channels. I thought they were different people. So when I realized, oh, that's the same person, I was like, oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. The main thing I see in Luke, yeah, absolutely is potential because Luke is the prime example of the sort of person that they make films because they have to, not because they're not waiting around for a budget of like, £1 million or £2 million. I think you do pretty much everything yourself, don't you? You do all the editing and like all
Yeah,
the directing. You even act in everything as well most of the time.
yeah.
Um, and that goes to show that Luke isn't waiting for anyone to help him get there. He's getting there himself. And of course, I think he's great. I love um the films that Luke's made. I'm a big fan of them. And I'm really glad that I got to work with Luke. And I want to keep working with Luke. So yes, I see a lot of potential in Luke.
Thank you very much. Yes, I've actually forgot to mention this, but yeah, I'm in a project. Thank you very much, Carl. It was very good. Thank you
You're
very much.
welcome.
The show. Is it okay to say what the name of the
Yeah.
show is?
Yeah, of
So
course, go for it.
the show, everyone, is called Go Before Dawn,
Hmm.
and it's been a privilege. I've met all the cast there, and it was really good, and it was really great fun. I seen that you used a few black magic cameras, which is really cool.
We did, yes.
That's actually one of my questions, actually. So how did it like feel using the Blackmagic camera, was that the first time using it?
So I've owned Blackmagic cameras since 2018. The
Oh,
first
you
one I had, yeah, the first one I had was it was simply called the Blackmagic production camera 4K, and it was a big box. It was horrible, actually. It was too big. It was very janky. It overheated quite a lot. It was horrible. But I bought my first pocket cinema camera in 2020, I think, just just before lockdown, and then I bought my second one 2022 or 3. Um, so to answer your question, uh, I love using them. They're great. I love using Blackmagic cameras um, because there's a lot of flexibility. You've got a lot of you can make a lot of mistakes and you can fix them afterwards. One of the things I noticed with a lot of other cameras I've used before is if you make a mistake, if it's too bright, if it's too exposed, you kind of get stuck using that shot and then you can't fix it. But with Blackmagic, because of the amount of settings you've got available to you, I would recommend Blackmagic cameras to anybody that can get their hands on them, really.
Yeah, especially 'cause you can do a lot with them, and especially I don't know if it's just me, but they feel a lot more better when using it through an
Mhm.
editing software called, was it DaVinci Resolve?
So you got DaVinci Resolve and Premiere Pro, the two. Yeah.
Yeah, Premiere
Yeah.
Pro. Oh
But
my
no, they're
god.
great.
Yeah, definitely. I was using Funny enough, this is actually funny actually because the first time using it, DaVinci Resolve, I was making a short film. It's already on there
Hmm.
now. It was like a little improv thing that I thought I'd do because I didn't try out my new. I got it here with me actually. My Lumix J7 camera. It's
Oh, cool.
yeah, it's good. It's really
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
The amount of stuff that is shown on it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they got this thing called Cine Light D, which is like a mode, specific mode for that camera,
Oh,
and it does a
cool.
really good job. You know, showing all the stuff. Um,
Hmm.
this is actually an interesting question. Um, what, Carl? What was your first what? No, sorry, favorite editing software to use?
Oh God. Well, okay. My When I was younger, I used a free software called VideoPad. Um, and that back in the day was brilliant because that did lots of stuff. It was free, and you didn't have to worry about, it was just very good. It was really good editing software. But I transitioned to Premiere Pro when I was about uh 12 or 13. I have a love-hate relationship with Adobe and Adobe Premiere Pro. I think it's great when it works, but it doesn't work as often as it should. And when you're paying money for a software that should work, it's very annoying when it doesn't work. So I use Premiere Pro. I don't love it, but I use it because um, that's the only really available option for the sort of footage I have, annoyingly.
Yeah, that's actually true because I've had this experience from me a few times when I was editing my new film that isn't coming out. It'll be coming out in September. It's the There's sometimes when you edit stuff on Premiere Pro, you get like a sudden pause, or like
Yeah,
when you press play, you get a blank screen comes up
yeah.
sometimes, and I don't understand that. I don't know why it does that. I don't
I
understand.
Me neither. I wish I knew.
It's like I don't know if it's like the graphics in it. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm really excited. I'm really happy about this new thing. But I tell you what, because it's funny because I was still writing the script for this,
Mm,
and I find it difficult to find like the things that you want to put onto the screenplay. Some of the
mm.
words, like you want it to be correct, but then when you see it, it doesn't really make sense. Sometimes
Okay.
you get one. So if
Yeah,
I
I
was to say
understand.
something and it doesn't really sound right, when you're
Yeah.
writing it the right way, it sounds better and stuff. I've got a comment from uh when we the same mate saying,
Hmm.
Carl, would you ever make Luke a lead character in your movie sometime?
If Luke would like to do it, absolutely.
Oh, thank you very much, Carl. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, if Luke would
I,
be
I,
willing to let me, I'd absolutely love that.
yeah. I tell you what, though. I think it's good though. Find editing movies and all that stuff. I find it's just a really good way to do what you want to do. But the only thing which is difficult is mainly it's just mainly the locations.
Yeah, it
I
is.
find there's a certain area that it's a certain location for my certain thing that I'm doing. It's a CIA kind of area, and I have no clue where I'm gonna get that scene. But I found a
Hmm.
place. I found
Yeah.
a place,
Oh,
which
cool.
I'm excited. I can't say too much, but
Okay. I
I'm
want to
really
know
happy.
now.
Yeah, no, I cannot say, Carl. I really can.
Okay, okay.
Um, Oh, actually, talking about locations,
Hmm.
do you plan your location setup?
Yes, I do. So this most recent project, Go Before Dawn, um, I had to really plan where I wanted everything to be done because I'm used to working with between 5 and 10 people usually. The day that Luke came to set for this project, that same day, later in the day, I had 23 people I was directing, and that's insane. Like that, there's so many people to be kind of coordinating and working with. So planning is very, very important if you want to, if you want the best for the project. If the project, if you're writing, like you said, if you're writing a police story and the police story is about an office or a CIA headquarters or um, like your film with the pirates, you need locations that help you look like that. Yeah, it's really, really important. So I definitely plan that. Um, Sometimes too much, but yes, I like to
Yeah,
plan.
yeah, that's good. That's good though. That's good because that's like it's positive. Once it's there, you can just yeah,
You
it's
relax.
good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Actually, funny thing, going back to that the Captain's Log movie,
Sick
that
cat
was
movie,
that wasn't even a
yes.
location, Carl. That wasn't
I
even.
know.
Well, yeah, that was all CGI and
Wow.
background characters. It was. Oh my god! It
That's
took
what
me.
I mean. I didn't know that, but you made me believe that as a viewer. So well done.
Yeah, that's all right, Carl. Thank you. Yeah, I try. It's really difficult with this thing. It took me like what? I think it was a month. It took me like a
Yeah,
month. Oh, but
that's
it was well
crazy.
worth it. It was
Yeah, it
well worth
was.
it.
It was. It was.
So, I was actually mentioning about the dialogue. How was it? Oh, so how is your new series going, Carl?
It's going fantastic. I actually just got back from filming this morning as well. I filmed yesterday as well. I've got 1 or 2 more days left for we're filming the first episode first. So once that episode's done, then I can take a break. I can relax for a little while. But it's going great. It's really, really fantastic. We had a very busy day yesterday, very busy morning this morning, and then we had that week in August that you were on there for that day. Um, and that was really busy. That was such a busy week, because it was every day. It was we filmed, we went home, and then the next day straight away back to filming, then go home again, back to filming for 8 days in a row. It was really,
God,
really good. It was very tiring.
blimey! So it's like a
Yeah, yeah,
constant. So
yeah.
is that
I'm
constant?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we had everybody book time where we could take time off of work and take time to just make this project. And it was insane. It was crazy, but very busy, but very, very worth it.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's really really good. Yeah, because I've seen the posts and stuff, like the advertisements for it already, and I'm really happy. It's gonna be good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I hope it is. I hope people like it.
Yeah. Oh, we got another question from um Let's have a look. Oh, wow. He's
I
being
can't clap
funny.
because I'm holding my phone, but I'm high
No,
five.
that, um, this actually might be a crazy question, but it's worth
Go.
mentioning.
I love crazy
Oh,
questions.
yeah. What do you use to make the dialogue like so clear in your projects? Because some projects they there's less like clearness of what they're going to say and
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay, so you what it used to be for a long time was uh you'd have to have the best sound equipment. You'd have to have the best
Yeah.
microphones, best sound recorders, and whatever. Nowadays, though, within the last year, there's a program called Adobe Enhance. It's free to use, I believe, um, but you can put your audio into that footage or into that program, sorry, and it will fix it for you. It will make it all nice and clear. You can still edit afterwards if you'd like, but I use that quite often. With my last project, Mortis, I used it quite a lot of that film is talking. So because there was so much talking, the sound quality and the clearness of the voices needed to be so crystal clear that everyone understood what was being said. Problem was, where I was filming it, there was a lot of reverb and a lot of echo. The room was very big. So someone would talk and you'd hear them talk
Okay.
almost three times. Very loud, yeah. So with this program, with this software, um, you all you do is just put the footage onto the software. The software does it for you, and then you just download it and put it back onto your files, and immediately you've got audio that went from sounding like this to sounding clear like that. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. So you should
If
definitely use that. I should send that to you because it's really good.
yeah, I'll definitely give that a try because I tried using there's actually one little thing that I tried
Oh,
using.
sorry.
As far
Yeah.
there's one thing that I used and it was AI because I use this
Which one
website
was it?
where it was I actually cannot remember now what the website's called.
Oh
But
no.
you send the clip over and they enhance
Mhm.
it for you. They enhance like the
Yeah,
dialogue because I had
that's
this
what.
thing
That's
and
probably what it was.
yeah, it's well,
Um,
because
yeah, I think that's what it
basically
was.
probably, but the video in the background had noise like background
Hmm.
noise, and while the other person was talking, you could hear people in the background. And so it was an
Yeah.
accident by my part. I but I enhanced it by going into AI and they took the background out. But usually
Yeah.
with that stuff you had to pay. But with this one it was free. So I'm glad it
I think that was probably Adobe Enhance, and if that's what you're using, then that's the best thing to use.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, well I haven't tried that. I really want to give that a go. Because
Yeah, yeah.
that would help a lot. Um just finding my other question. I can't really think of
You're
another
good.
question though.
You're good.
um So yeah, and so I seen some trailers. So is this the because I know that you did a teaser trailer for Go Before Dawn. Um, is will there be any more any new trailers like coming out
I am
soon?
actually editing one right now. When I come off
Oh,
of this stream, I'll go back to it.
oh, sorry,
You're not
Carl.
interrupting. No, no, you're not interrupting. I'm happy to be here. In fact, it's giving me a break from editing. But yes, very soon, probably within the next couple of days, there'll be a new trailer out.
Yeah, that'd be good because so much stuff that's coming out is crazy. There's actually a new horror film that's coming out on the 5th of September. It's the new Conjuring film.
Oh, the last rites, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, whoa, my god, that's going to be really, really good. I'm
You can see
excited for
that,
it
yeah.
because this is based upon the first one. But yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good.
I'm
Um,
excited.
so how long, Carl, did it take to make Go Before Dawn?
I started writing Go Before Dawn in 2020. Um, we filmed it a couple of times. We made different versions of the filming, but it didn't feel good enough. Like it wasn't that what was happening was wrong. It didn't feel like what I had written. Like it needed changing. So when we wanted to read when we wanted to fix it, everyone agreed we wanted to fix it. So we've taken time to do that now. So to answer your question, about 5 years, long
Wow,
time.
blimey,
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. That's pretty
yeah,
good.
it's been a very long time.
There's the new my new movie that's come out is Crystal Bound. The thing is, when it comes to post production and all that, because the only camera I used actually, funny enough, so basically we filmed some of this in like March. It was like March 2024. We filmed
Mm,
some of the scenes for the movie, and so we use. Anyway, hey, don't laugh, God. Okay,
okay,
it's
go on.
it's only a Sony HDR camera. So it's one of those normal
Okay,
1080 cameras
yeah,
used to film this. But I am using my Lumix G7 as well. So it's a bit of Lumix G7 and a bit of the Sony as well.
yeah.
And it took me some
I I
yeah.
think any camera is good as long as it films. You don't need an expensive camera to make good films.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hopefully
That's it.
this one would do the trick, you know? Hopefully.
Yeah,
So yeah, so I started filming on like March, and
yeah,
beforehand, I think I've done the script because I done the script the beginning when we were shooting it,
yeah.
shooting the beginning scene. It was only like one page finished, so it was like one
Mhm,
page finished, no, two-page finished, but I didn't even complete it when we were shooting it, and I had to grab
mm,
anybody that I could to be in this office, and it was oh my god, it was like
yeah.
you had to do this and set that up and then go back to editing, back to screenwriting. Oh my god, it was insane. It was
Well, we
insane.
we went to the same college at different times, though, didn't we?
Yeah, no, yes. Yeovil College.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I went to Yeovil College for uh 2 years. I loved it.
awesome. That's pretty cool. But yeah, yeah. I went to I started college in 2021 and then
Oh, cool.
ended in 2023 and now I'm in Strode and it's really good
Nice,
so far.
nice. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, oh, it's a lot better. And I did study media, and I've just finished actually media. Everyone, I just finished media. Yeah,
High five.
level two.
High
Yeah.
five, dude.
Thanks, thanks, Carl.
You're
But yeah,
welcome.
it's really fun, and I'm getting ready to film this new series that I'm doing with another Luke called Midnight
Okay.
Infections, and that is a zombie. It's like a zombie TV show.
Oh,
Really
cool.
happy about it.
Nice.
There's only one problem. I'm gonna try and make Adobe Premiere sort this out, but I'm having struggle getting costume designs for zombies and stuff. And it's like, oh, and the makeup and everything. I went to a certain shop the other day to pick some stuff up, and it was like what £17 for a pack of zombie makeup. I was like, what the
Mm.
hell?
Best thing to do for zombie clothes is go to a charity shop because charity shops normally sell really cheap clothes. Go to a charity shop, get a bunch of clothes, and just rip them up and put a bunch of fake blood on them. That's how you make good zombie clothes.
Yeah, that's yeah. Sounds like a good
Leave
idea.
it.
Definitely. Thankfully, I found another question. The
Go
other
on.
questions is um did you find your first film easy to set up and edit?
When I was younger, I mean, yes and no. Every single project that I've ever made has been either really easy to do or really hard. It's never been in between. Um, my first ever films when I was younger, when I was a kid, yeah, I did struggle a bit because I was learning, and even now you know, I still learn now. Everything that I do, it I learn something about filmmaking from every movie I make. Um, I would say with the last film I made, though, Mortis, I found that really easy. Like it was actually a lot easier to edit than it was to write. Normally, it's harder for me to edit than it is to write, but I found it a lot easier to edit that.
And
So
Oh, sorry,
Mhm.
Carl. Was that and
Yeah,
was
you
that
good.
the same camera?
The Black Magic.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, Mortis was shot on Black Magic. In fact, both everything, every film or trailer you've seen on Home by Noon on YouTube is on Black Magic. Everything.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
It's
Actually,
it's
funny
pretty
enough,
cool.
that's a
Mhm.
good question. Actually, but that's good when it comes to the first editing software, because the first editing software I used was Power Director. Oh, I know.
Oh, cool.
So out of all the ones to use, and it was Power Director.
Hmm.
So I started using that one in 2015. I started using that in 2015 when I made like little home movies and stuff, and I learning how to edit and stuff. The
Hmm.
text in color and all
Yeah,
that. That's
yeah,
when I
yeah.
started, and then I did more. I did music videos in 2018, but it was like again home footage stuff. It was like put
That's
music
cool.
videos of that. So yeah, it was fun to edit and stuff. It can be a pain sometimes. It can be a
It
pain, but
can.
it's fun.
It can.
It's fun.
It
It's
is
fun.
fun.
But yeah, how is have you used Power Director before, Carl?
I think when I was younger, I might have used it for maybe a couple of weeks, but I don't remember it. I remember it being difficult to use.
Oh yes, ridiculous. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah. Well, it's good now though. It's good because now it's easier. Once it's like the same time when I was using Premiere Pro, because I started level 2 media, and funny enough, when I did editing on
Hmm.
Premiere Pro, I was one of the teachers that was there told me that it was still a new thing, especially for like level 3 students. They find it really hard to use Premiere Pro as well. So I was new, and I was getting used to the like the pro stuff, the pro level stuff, and I'm like, and at the start, I had to make this Earth, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like Earth where you import it onto the Google. It was you had to make your own Earth to like
Oh,
spin round
okay.
and stuff. And oh my
Yeah,
god, I did it. It took
you did
hours. Yeah, it took hours.
it. Well done for doing it. Of
That's all right, Carl. Thank you very much. Yeah, what I'll do, I will put in the link in the description of the. Is it fine to put the link in the description of the teaser trailer?
course. Yeah, yeah, of course. Thank you. That means a lot.
That's fine, Carl. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, it's correct. Because I have this thing because I actually posted a video onto this ages ago. It was like a short video, and what it was,
Mm.
it's me showing a piece of paper of scripts that I'm doing now. Yeah, I am doing this thing on September, this new film, but also, oh my god, it's like those feelings. I don't know if you have this feeling, Carl, but when you make something and then you go back to another thing, because that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this thing and I'm writing another thing for another thing. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm writing this script and then I'm writing another script at the same time as well as filming the other one.
It's better to be busy than it is to be lazy.
Exactly. But it's
Yeah.
all mind puzzling because when you focus on that one, you go back
Oh
to that one
God,
and
yeah,
you don't know
of
what you're going to
course,
do with
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you get confused.
I do. I find myself thinking about other film projects while I'm on set for a different film. I'm there in the middle of a zombie set with a bunch of zombies running around, and I'm thinking, I've got a really cool idea for another idea for a film. Let me write that down.
Yeah. It's like in a way, it's not a distraction, but in a way, it's like
No, it's
it,
healthy. I
it,
think it's good. It keeps your
yeah,
mind alive.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, it
That's
does.
great.
Yeah. Because at the time when that happened to me, first off, I was like, "Oh, come on, this is distracting me from my other project."
No,
And I'm
no,
like,
no,
"Oh,
not at all.
no, no, it's not. It's
Well,
really good."
because what would happen if you focused just on one project, and then when you finish that project, you have nothing to work on?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'd be pointless. That'd be boring.
That's the point, exactly.
Yeah, it'd be kind of annoying.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, what and oh yeah, another question. I didn't actually write it down, but
Mhm.
when it comes to screenplay, especially in locations, do you like write drafts of what you're going to do next for a
Yeah,
shot
yeah, absolutely. For shots or just everything.
for shots?
Yeah, I mean, so when I for what I normally do is I write the script knowing what I can do with a location. So I know that I have friends or family or friends of family who own, for example, like a farm. So if I was to set a scene in a farm, I know I could film it in a farm. I wouldn't necessarily set one of my films in the middle of New York City because I don't have an easy way to get to New York City. So when I plan out the scene, the location, I plan out the shots as well. What I normally do is make a shot list. I don't have a storyboard artist. I can't draw myself, but I've used storyboards in the past. But what I do instead is I just use other films. I take screenshots from other movies that I like. I like the look of something from funnily enough, The Conjuring. There's a shot in the first Conjuring film where Lorraine's holding this music box, and the music box has got a mirror in it, and it's spinning around, and she's
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
in the mirror box, and she sees a reflection. Well, I've used that shot as an inspiration for something in Go Before Dawn, actually, because I
That's the
wanted to use
same.
it.
Is that was it Liv? I think I'm saying the name right, but is that the same actor that was in The Haunting?
Uh, Vera, I don't remember
Yeah.
Famara. I don't remember how to pronounce the name, but yes, I think it
Oh, yeah.
might be.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The main woman from Conjuring. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
'Cause she's in that film. The actor from The Conjuring. Not The Conjuring. The other Haunting.
yeah. The Haunting. Yeah,
Yeah, he was. That's a good because she was the one of the family members that was in the first movie, and she got like
yeah,
yeah, she turned. She had like this thing covering
yeah,
over
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Good. That's good. I love that film. I'm trying to think. Was it because there was a really good uh person that was involved with this new series, wasn't it? Who was the one that was telling us to you know I can't think. I
That's
can't think
Paul.
of.
Paul Breen.
Yes, yes, yes. Paul
Yeah,
Green. How did it feel to work with Paul Green? He was fantastic.
Paul. He is. Paul is fantastic. He's a brilliant actor. I'm really lucky and thankful and privileged that he said yes to working with me. I've watched. He was in a couple of films that were made by one of my college lecturers, David Smith. So I went to college I went to college when I was 16, 17. David was one of my lecturers, or one of the lecturers in college. He was making films at that time too. So one of my own teachers was making movies, which was really cool. Um, and I always saw Paul popping up. Paul would be in, all the films. He'd be the main actor, or he'd be, you know, doing whatever. I thought, wow, he's really, really good. I want to. If I ever was to work with him, I'd want to work with him on something fresh. Like I don't want him to be comfortable playing, you know, the character. I want to push him a little bit if I can. So I gave him this script a couple of years ago, but it was probably about 2 years ago before we filmed the pilot. And I just said to him, look, here's the idea, here's the script, have a read if you can. If you're interested, please, have a look and then let me know how you feel. And he immediately said, yeah, no, I love it. I think it's brilliant. I'm really, really interested in it. Problem was we couldn't get everyone's time to work out properly. But now, 2 years later, there's Paul. Paul's reading my lines. Paul's in my scenes. He's stood in front of a
Yeah,
class full of people. Yeah, he's fantastic. Honestly, he's one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life, and he's probably one of my favorite people I've ever made any project with. He's so nice. He's
yeah,
so like he's just a great guy. He's a great actor as well.
yeah. He was a nice fellow. Yeah, it was nice to meet him. Yeah, it was nice to meet him when I was there in the set. It was
Yeah,
really
yeah,
nice
you
to
were
see
there.
him.
You were in that scene.
Yeah, it was really really good.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, well, so I tell you what, it's really fast. Like it's now 34 minutes. It's 34 minutes.
Oh God, I didn't even see that. Well, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Exactly, Carl. Exactly. But yeah, go support Home by Noon. I'll leave a description down below of the film company. And yeah, and that I think that's the end. That's the end of the stream.
Yeah,
So
thank
I
you for
so
having me, Luke.
That's absolutely fine, Carl. It's been absolutely fun. It's been great to see you again, and
Go subscribe to Cool Pictures.
and I'll see you next time or something.
Yeah, I'll be around whenever you want. I do something. Just let me know.
That's all right, Carl. All right, everyone. I'll see everyone in the stream, and have a good one.
Bye, mate.